First recommendation: at least 150 minutes of physical activity a week for adults. The new guideline recommends that all adults aged 18 to 64, including those with a chronic illness or disability, be active for at least 150 to 300 minutes each week. This refers to aerobic activities of moderate to high intensity. Alternatively, 75 to 150 minutes of high-intensity aerobic activity or an equivalent combination of the two intensity levels is sufficient to derive substantial health benefits from activity. WHO advises strength training of at least moderate intensity covering all major muscle groups on 2 or more days a week for additional health advantages. According to Rudiger Kreck, WHO Director of Health Promotion, physical activity of all kinds and durations can promote health and well-being, but more is always better. The organization advises older adults, 65 and over, to gradually incorporate exercises that emphasize balance, coordination, and muscular building into their physical activity regimen at least 3 days a week. Second recommendation: children, limit screen usage to no more than an hour each day. The new recommendation sets an exercise goal of at least 60 minutes per day for children and adolescents, 5 to 17 years old. The majority of this should consist of moderate to vigorous aerobic exertion. Children and adolescents should engage in vigorous aerobic exercise 3 days a week, as well as activities that build bones and muscles. The recommendation explicitly emphasizes how crucial it is for kids and teenagers to limit sitting time, in this case, time spent using a phone or sitting in front of a computer during downtime. The WHO states that spending too much time sitting is one of the biggest health dangers and that it should be minimized or adequately made up for by activity. In order to combat the negative consequences of sitting, Kreck advises moving more if you must spend a lot of time sitting, such as at work or school. Third recommendation: staying active both before and after giving birth. The days of telling pregnant women to rest up are long gone. The WHO promotes regular physical activity for women before, during, and after childbirth. It advises engaging in at least 150 minutes of aerobic exercise of moderate intensity per week. Gentle stretching and muscle strengthening exercises are also advised. The WHO continues, pregnant women who engaged in vigorous exercise prior to becoming pregnant can continue doing so during pregnancy and after giving birth. The WHO says that the individual states should use the international recommendations to create national health policies that complement the WHO Global Action Plan on Physical Activity 2018 to 2030. The World Health Assembly endorsed this strategy in 2018, and it intends to cut down on inactivity by 15% globally by 2030.